After its two-episode launch, the criminal thriller Dope Thief on Apple TV presented another gripping chapter in Ray and Manny's journey. As the drug cartel encroaches on them and their loved ones in Dope Thief Episode 3, Run, Die, or Replace, Ray keeps looking for Manny. They start to realize how few options they have left after everything that has transpired in 2025's Dope Thief, as the truth about Ray and Manny's illegal actions becomes apparent. The Apple TV Plus series has already woven a number of fascinating changes into Manny and Ray's story, even though it is only in its third episode. After their disastrous attempt to generate quick cash in the season premiere, the two have since been plagued by even more problems in their lives. With many people still in hiding, Episode 3 continued where the last one left off. This makes it possible to devote a large portion of the outing to Ray, who is still dealing with the fallout from his and Manny's actions. As they attempted to flee the cartel, Ray spent the most of Dope Thief Episode 2 looking for Manny. By the third episode, he was suspected of having left town. But when Teresa gets home early from Atlantic City, Ray discovers Manny in his attic bedroom, hidden under some hanging garments. It comes out that after telling Sherry to leave her residence, Manny got into a heated dispute with her. He hid aboard a train after realizing that the motorcyclists were waiting for him at his flat. On his way to the airport, Manny pondered whether this was a sign that he ought to return to Brazil in order to locate his sister. However, after realizing he couldn't pass the TSA, Manny fled to Teresa's house. He was certain Teresa wouldn't be there, therefore that's why he picked that particular location to hide from the cops. The cartel has Ray's father, Bart, stabbed in prison when Malik, the gun store clerk, unwillingly tells the bikers about Ray and his father. Realizing that the stabbing was intended to entice Ray out of hiding, Ray discovers the motorcyclists ready to kill him when he gets to the prison. Bart is in a hospital bed, wounded but alive, when Ray stops the attack long enough. Unfortunately, Bart's assault has led him to recognize that Ray's actions were the reason why others were searching for him. As Ray bids him a cruel farewell, knowing that he would die shortly after, their relationship becomes even more strained than it was before. Ray was prepared to die fighting the bikers outside the prison, hoping Teresa and Michelle wouldn't have to see it happen. However, he seems to have been spared a last-minute miracle when the bartender, who had seen Ray with the suspicious bikers in the prison's nearby bar, called the police to warn them that something horrible was going to happen. By the time Ray stepped outside, ready to die by shooting, the police arrived and arrested the bikers, and Ray thanked God that he had survived. The DEA will have a lot more leads now that the authorities have appropriated the bikers. Ray discovers an engagement diamond that his friend planned to give Sherry in a secret case while looking for Manny in his apartment. Ray tries to show Sherry how much Manny loves her by showing her the engagement ring during an argument later in the episode. Despite the fact that Ray puts Sherry and Manny on the situation, Manny ultimately pops the question to Sherry. The last scene of the show suggests that Sherry answered yes, since according to Manny, they were all enjoying a bottle of champagne. Although it's unclear exactly when or how Manny intended to pop the question, Ray's involvement undoubtedly caused it to happen sooner rather than later. This episode of Dope Thief appears to have been inspired by David Fincher's Say 7N. Ray discovers a box on Sherry's front lawn after Manny pops the question at her house. The bikers had Malik shot dead while torturing him for information, and when Ray opens it, he sees his severed head glaring at him. Additionally, Ray discovers a note threatening to kill him until he returns the items he and Manny took from them. Manny and Sherry's engagement celebration is ruined by this undesired delivery, which brings the show to a startling conclusion. The cartel is obviously trying to intimidate Ray and Manny with his head in a box, demonstrating once more the peril they face. Additionally, the fact that the motorcyclists are aware of Sherry's current location indicates that her life is at jeopardy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.